Good morning, students. In the last class, we had started our discussion on valence bond theory, and in terms of energy consideration and atomic orbital overlap concept, we had seen that the chemical bond is formed when the energy is lowered at a certain distance, and the bond is formed by the overlapping of the atomic orbitals. And there, in the last, we had asked one question, that why the methane, the ammonia, and the water molecules, they are showing the tetrahedral geometries, though the p orbitals, they are arranged at 90-degree angles. So why the bond angle, it is different from the 90-degree? So to get the answer of this question, we have to go for a new concept, that is hybridization. And students, this concept, it is very important. So let's understand about hybridization in detail in this class. Okay, so let's start with our topic, hybridization. Here I had written the definition part of this term. It is actually a process. We will take this definition in three parts. It is a process of intermixing of the atomic orbitals of slightly different energies. Important term, slightly different, either the same energies or slightly different energies. That means orbitals जब overlap करते हैं, so simply atomic orbitals overlapping doesn't result in the formation of the bond, but before bond formation they do some preparation. So these orbitals, they undergoes intermixing. जितने भी atomic orbitals होते हैं which has to participate in the bond formation, they undergoes intermixing. First part of the definition. Then so as to redistribute their energies, यानी उनकी जितनी सबकी energies होती है, they redistribute it इन ऑल द रिमेनिंग ऑर्बिटल्स. जो भी ऑर्बिटल्स होते हैं वो आपस के अंदर रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, सो एज टू फॉर्म अ न्यू सेट ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स with equivalent shape and equivalent energies. So they redistribute their energies and results in the formation of new set of hybrid orbitals which are having the same shapes and same energies. Suppose S spherical है, P double shape है, D double double shape है, but they undergoes intermixing. Okay, and afterwards they form a new set of hybrid orbitals which are having the different shape and with any of these S, P, D or whatever the orbitals are involved. Okay, now we will go through some important conditions during the hybridization. The first one, it is very important, only valence shell atomic orbitals participate in the overlapping, here in the intermixing process. Only the valence shell atomic orbitals participates in hybridization, not the inner ones. Okay, second one, here, when we are talking about the valence shell atomic orbitals, we are saying that the atomic orbitals, it is not compulsory that they are always of the same energies. So, atomic orbitals having slightly different energy, slightly different energies can participate. Slightly different energies can participate in this process. It's not necessary कि सबकी एनर्जी सेम होगी, it may be or it may not be. So slightly different energies जो atomic orbitals होते हैं, they can participate. Okay, now sometimes when we will see the examples, sometimes it happens that the promotion of electrons takes place. The electron in the lower orbitals, by getting energy, by absorbing energy, they are promoted to the higher energy levels. But it is not necessary. So we are writing not necessary. Promotion of electron to high energy orbitals is not always necessary. जरूरी नहीं है कि hybridization से पहले always the electrons will be excited. So promotion of electron is not always necessary. Fine. Fourth point. it is not only that half-filled atomic orbitals are going to participate in the process of hybridization, but fully filled atomic orbitals can also participate. So not only half-filled, but fully filled orbitals can also can also participate in the process of hybridization. Okay, so here I had written some of the conditions कि केवल valence shell atomic orbitals ही participate करेंगे and that too of slightly different energies. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि 1s and 2p orbitals they are participating, 2s 2p they are having the slight difference energy, so they can participate. Okay, now promotion of electron is not always necessary, and not only the half filled but the fully filled orbitals also participates. And one important point here, it is that hybridization never takes place. Hybridization never takes place in isolated atoms or isolated state, but whenever the bonding has to takes place, prior to that the hybridization takes place. So we will write hybridization never takes place in the isolated atoms but occurs at the time of but occurs at the time of chemical bond formation. Now here we had written the important conditions that we have to keep in mind. Now I will write down the set of the hybrid orbitals. What are the salient features related with these hybrid orbitals? So students, keep in mind these 5 points. Whenever we are going to study the different types of hybridization, you have to keep all these points in your mind. Now the next topic here in the hybridization, we will talk about the salient features of the hybrid orbitals. Okay. Now, the hybrid orbitals. Salient features of hybrid, जो न्यू सेट ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स बनते हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स. Okay, now what are the features of this hybrid orbitals? 5 features we are going to take. The first one, number of hybrid orbital forms, it will be equal to the number of the atomic orbitals participating. If 2 atomic orbitals are participating, the number of orbitals formed will be 2. And these 2 orbitals formed, they are called as hybrid orbitals. One more feature, they are of equivalent shape. They are having the equivalent shape and energies. जितने भी हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स बनेंगे सबका सेम शेप होगा, सबकी सेम एनर्जीज होगी. दे आर हैविंग 2 अनइक्वल लोब्स. 2 अनइक्वल लोब्स. ओके, 2 अनइक्वल लोब्स देखो इस तरह से होता है. One is smaller and one is bigger. The bigger one is having the positive sign and the smaller one is having the negative sign. The hybrid orbitals, they are directed in such a direction so as to provide the minimum repulsion and stability to the molecule. So they are responsible for the geometry. They are responsible for the geometry of the molecule. They provide the geometry of the molecule. That means what we want to say by this point कि जो hybrid orbitals होते हैं, they orient themselves in such a direction where they are having the minimum repulsion and they give the maximum stability to the molecule, and it will decide the geometry of the molecule. And next point, they are more effective in forming the stable bonds. They are more effective in forming the stable bonds. Okay, so students, here we had cleared about the hybridization, what is the definition, what are the important conditions, and what are the salient features associated with the new orbitals formed that are called as hybrid orbitals. The number of orbitals formed, hybrid orbitals formed, it will be equal to the number of atomic orbitals participating. They will be all having the same shape and same energy. The hybrid orbital, it is having two lobes. One is of smaller size, one is having the bigger size. Bigger size will be having positive sign, and the smaller size will be having the this negative sign. And of course it is going to decide the geometry of the molecule, because they are oriented in such a way so as to have the minimum repulsion. Okay, next one, they are more effective in forming the stable bonds as compared to simple atomic orbitals, and the number of hybrid orbitals formed, it is equal to the number of the atomic orbitals which are taking part during the hybridization. So here I had discussed the three terms. First, definition, second, conditions for the hybridization, and the third one, it is the salient features of the hybrid orbitals form. Now we are going to take different types of hybridization, and with the help of examples we are going to elaborate. Let's start with that. Students, I'll be starting with the first type of hybridization, that is SP hybridization. Okay, so let's start. Types of hybridization. First, sp hybridization. Now, sp, that means here one s and one p orbital, they are participating, and they results in टू sp hybrid orbitals. वो क्या बनाएंगे बेटा? टू sp hybrid orbitals. And these two sp hybrid orbitals, they arrange themselves. इसका शेप कैसा होगा? It is somewhat like this. मैं यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट में शो कर देती हूँ. Two unequal lobes, one is smaller and one is bigger. Now, the two hybrid orbitals will arrange in a linear fashion so as to have minimum repulsion. This is one sp hybrid orbital and this is another sp hybrid orbital. So, the shape will be linear and the bond angle will be 180 degree. Okay, and this sp hybridization, it is also called as diagonal hybridization, and it is having 50% s character and 50% it is having the p character. Okay, now let's take the example of BeCl2. Okay, students, in the last I will tell you the formula how to get the hybridization for this any molecule, how to find out molecular ion. But here one more method I will tell you, that is the simplest one, how to predict the type of hybridization. अगर आपको हाइब्रिडाइजेशन निकालना है तो आप क्या करोगे, उसमें जितने सिग्मा बॉन्ड्स हैं और जितने लोन पेयर है, काउंट दैट. Okay, so if the number comes out to be 2, then it will be sp hybridization. अब यहाँ पे मैंने एग्जांपल लिया है BeCl2, that means there are two covalent bonds, two sigma bonds. हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं इसको BeCl. So there are two sigma bonds, that means 2 number is coming, 2 represents to sp. Okay. Now, let's start with the BeCl2 example. We will write down the configuration of beryllium and we will be focusing on the valence shell configuration. Students, beryllium, it is having the atomic number 4. So, the valence configuration 2s having the 1 electron. What is the configuration? 1s2, 2s2. So, 2s will be having 2 electrons, and 2p orbital, it is vacant. Okay, now when it gets excited, this 2s electron, it can be excited to this 2p orbitals, because the energy difference between the 2s and 2p, it is very less. They are having a very slight difference of energy. So we will write excited state by marking the asterisk sign over here, and in this way we will get 2s के अंदर हमारा हो जाएगा 1 electron, and in 2p we will have 1 electron, and the 2 will remain vacant. We will make them of equal shapes, equal sizes, sorry. Okay, now we are having 1 electron in 2s and 1 electron in 2p. They will undergo sp hybridization. Okay, sp hybridization होगा, and it is going to form two sp hybrid orbitals. बन रहे हैं या नहीं बन रहे हैं? बिकॉज दो, एक s और एक p हाइब्रिड, एक s और एक p एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल्स, दे अंडरगोज कौन से टाइप का हाइब्रिडाइजेशन? sp हाइब्रिडाइजेशन, एंड इट रिजल्ट्स इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ टू sp hybrid orbitals. और अभी हमने कहा था when there are two sp hybrid orbitals, they arrange themselves in the linear manner. So here also the two sp hybrid orbitals, they arrange themselves like this. This is one sp hybrid orbital and one more. Okay, so these are the two sp hybrid orbitals with beryllium. Now it is overlapping with chlorine. Chlorine का atomic number होता है 17, and if we write the configuration, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. That means the valence p orbital, it is having one unpaired electron. अगर इसको हम represent करें तो it will be like this. Okay, so this p orbital of chlorine atom will overlap with this beryllium sp hybrid orbital. ठीक है, इसको हम show कर देते हैं यहाँ पे. Now it will overlap with this. Okay, now how we will show this? This is actually, बेटा देखो, अगर आप इसको शो कर रहे हो ना, तो ओवरलैपिंग थोड़ा सा कम एरिया के अंदर आप शो करोगे तो इट विल बी सिमेट्रिकल डायग्राम. इसको हम वापस ले लेते हैं. You have to take care the two lobes should be of same shape, same size, है ना, क्योंकि दोनों ही hybrid orbital है and it is overlapping with p orbital. Okay, now here one electron of this p and one electron of this sp hybrid orbital, you can show by this. Here also one pair of electron. Now this is p orbital of Cl. It is forming a sigma bond with sp hybrid orbital of beryllium. ठीक है, सेम यहाँ पे भी क्या हो रहा है? दिस इज द sp hybrid orbital of beryllium forming a sigma bond with p orbital of Cl. So अगर आप इसका स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करोगे तो सेंटर में हमारा क्या है? दिस इज बेरिलियम एंड दिस इज Cl. ठीक है, तो आप इसको कैसे शो कर सकते हो? Cl forming one sigma bond with beryllium and it is also forming one sigma bond with another Cl atom. So in this way we can explain that the hybridized state of beryllium, it is sp, it is forming two sigma bonds. Okay, so the shape of the BeCl2 molecule, it is linear and they are oriented at an angle of 180 degree. Is it clear? Now we will move on to the next type, that is sp2. sp2 hybridization means 1s and 2p orbitals, they are undergoing hybridization and it will result in 3sp2 hybrid orbitals. बेटा इसको हम ऐसे ही लिख देते हैं, 3sp2 hybrid orbitals. And देखो यहाँ पे 1 and 2, total how many atomic orbitals are participating? 3. And यहाँ पे जो नए hybrid orbitals बन रहे हैं, that is also 3 in number. Okay, and their name will be sp2 hybrid orbitals. Now if there are 3 hybrid orbitals are there, तो space के अंदर they arrange themselves in the space in such a way so as to have the minimum repulsion. So जो best possible arrangement होता है 3sp hybrid orbitals के लिए, sp2 hybrid orbitals के लिए, that is trigonal planar. Trigonal planar. When we were discussing VSEPR theory, I told you what is trigonal planar. In a plane, they are arranged in a planar way. Suppose this is a plane, so the central atom will be there, and 1, 2, and 3. The 3 will be in one plane at an angle of 120 degree. Okay. Now we will take an example of this one, BCl3. BCl3 का एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं बेटा, so as to elaborate sp2 hybridization. Okay, the configuration of boron, it is atomic number क्या होता है इसका? 5. So configuration, valence configuration, I am always talking about the valence configuration. It will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. So in 2s there will be 2 electrons, and in 2p we are having 1 electron. Okay, now before hybridization, one of the electron of s orbital, it is excited to p orbital. So in the excited state, it will be having 1 unpaired electron in 2s and 2 unpaired electrons in 2p. Okay, now 1s and 2p, they will undergoes sp2 hybridization. Okay, it will result in the formation of 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. Okay, और ये किस तरह से अरेंज रहेगा? ट्राइगोनल प्लेनर. अपन इसको शो कर देते हैं. If this is one sp2 hybrid orbital, this is another sp2 hybrid orbital, and this is another sp2 hybrid orbital. So they are arranged at an angle of 120 degree. The shape हमने लिख दिया है trigonal planar, and angle क्या होगा उनके बीच में? 120 degree. तो अब यहाँ पे हमने कहा कि जो central atom है, this is B. यहाँ पे हमने इसको कह दिया this is B. ओके, ये 3 हमारे हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स है, एंड व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दीज हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स? sp2 hybrid orbitals. Now it is overlapping with 3cl, और cl का भी हमने देखा था, it is having 1 unpaired electron in the p orbital. So here also these 3 hybrid orbitals, they are going to overlap with 3p orbitals of chlorine atom. Let's show them. This is one of the p orbital of chlorine. This is another p orbital of chlorine atom, and here we had written so it will be like this. Okay, so this will be having one pair of electron representing 1 unpaired electron with this sp hybrid or sp2 hybrid orbital, and 1 unpaired electron of the chlorine atom. Pairing takes place, overlapping takes place, and it results in the formation of a sigma bond. अब बेटा यहाँ पे इसका नाम देखो, this is the p orbital of chlorine. So how you will mention it? It is a p orbital of chlorine. It is forming a sigma bond. This is, what is the name of this hybrid orbital? sp2. sp2 hybrid orbital of boron. Okay, same in all the three, there are three sigma bonds are formed, and I told you the shape, it is trigonal planar. एंगल क्या है बेटा यहाँ पे 120 डिग्री. Okay, keep in mind whenever three orbitals have to arrange themselves with the maximum distance, minimum repulsion, so it will be trigonal planar. Okay, and इसका जब हमने प्रिडिक्ट कैसे किया था, BCl3, इसको हम यहाँ पे शो कर देते हैं. BCl3 molecule, it is like this. It is forming three sigma bonds. Three sigma bonds, that means sp2 hybridization. यहाँ पे हमने BCl2 कहा था, टू सिग्मा बॉन्ड्स थे, that means हमने कहा it is having sp hybridization. Three sigma bonds, it is having sp2 hybridization. Now we will move on to the third type, that is sp3 hybridization. Students, here we will discuss some of the molecules which are having the lone pair of electrons. No? So that also we will discuss. The third one, sp3. sp3 hybridization, as the name indicating 1s and 3p orbitals, they are undergoing this type of hybridization, and it results in how many sp3 hybrid orbitals? 1s and 3. So here it will be 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals formed. Okay, and whenever there are four orbitals are present, they will acquire tetrahedral arrangement. Tetrahedral arrangement. That means the four hybrid orbitals, they are directed towards the four corners of a tetrahedron. Tetrahedral, and the bond angle will be 109.5 degree. Okay, so let's see it by taking the example of methane. मीथेन का एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. द कार्बन, इट्स एटॉमिक नंबर इज 6 and its configuration for 2s and 2p. Here we are having 2 electrons, and in 2p we are having 2 unpaired electrons, and in the excited state of the carbon, one of the electron of 2s, it is excited to the 2p orbital because they don't have much difference in their energy. So here it will be 1 electron, and in 2p we will be having 3 unpaired electrons. Okay, now it will undergo sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization hoga, that means it will result in the, I'm not writing here again students, I'm just putting an arrow over here. It will result in the formation of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, and which are arranged in a tetrahedral manner. Now we will draw the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals of a carbon. One, it is, we will take care ki we have to show the overlapping with hybrid hydrogen also, so we will leave some space. This is one sp hybrid orbital. This is another one. This is third one, and this is the fourth one. ऑल फोर, बेटा देखो यहाँ पे जब हम 3 डायमेंशनल शेप्स शो करते हैं ना, तो वी कैन नॉट शो द 3D शेप्स. ओके, सो हियर इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट कि इनके बीच में बॉन्ड एंगल ज्यादा है, इसके बीच में कम है. ऑल आर सेम. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू 3 टेट्राहेड्रल कैसे होता है. देखो इस तरह से सेंट्रल एटम यहाँ पे 1 2 एंड 3, ये भी तीनों एक प्लेन में नहीं है, दे ऑल आर हैविंग एंड वन इज ऑन द अपर साइड, सो ऑल ऑफ देम आर हैविंग एन एंगल ऑफ 109.5. सो बिल्कुल इसको इस तरह से मत लेना कि ये पास पास है और यहाँ का एंगल कम है, नो, दे ऑल आर हैविंग एन एंगल ऑफ 109.5 डिग्री. ओके, इसको हम थोड़ा सा और डिस्टेंस पे बना सकते हैं. Fine. Now, these are the four sp3 hybrid orbitals of carbon. Now they will overlap with hydrogen, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमने लिखा है it is making four covalent bonds with hydrogen, and hydrogen का क्या होता है? It is having one atomic number, so it is having one unpaired electron in 1s. So it is going to overlap with 1s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, so we will show a pair of electron in this that they had undergone overlapping. Fine. So अब इसका अगर बॉन्ड का नेम देना है तो how I will mention sp3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल लिखो, नहीं लिखो, sp3 मेंशन कर रहा है कि इट इज हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल of carbon forming a single sigma bond with 1s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, so same with this, same with this, same with this, we are going to have 4 sigma bonds. Clear? And as it is forming 4 sigma bonds, so the summation is 4, 1 2 3 and 4. If the summation is coming out to be 4, then it is sp3. बेटा देखो यहाँ काउंट कर लो, 1s and 3p, so it is coming out to be 4. अगर 4 है तो प्रिडिक्ट करना हाइब्रिडाइजेशन कौन सा होगा, it will be sp3. Now I will take the example of ammonia. Ammonia में the nitrogen is having the atomic number 7. The valence configuration, it will be 2s2 and here 2p3, isn't it? 1s2 2s2 2p3, 7 atomic number है. Okay, अब ये जो है नाइट्रोजन, इट ऑल्सो अंडरगोज sp3 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन. कैसे होगा देखो, पहले इसको प्रिडिक्ट कर लेते हैं ना. Nitrogen, it is having 5 valence electron, so it is having one lone pair of electrons and it is forming 3 bonds with the hydrogen. So I've told you the method कि अगर आपको hybridization predict करना है, count the number of lone pairs plus sigma bonds. तो यहाँ पे 3 तो sigma bond बना रहा है, it is forming 3 sigma bonds along with one lone pair of electron. So 3 plus 1, it will be 4. So 4, that means it is having sp3 hybridization. And when I was telling you about the important conditions for the hybridization, I have told you not only the half filled but the fully filled orbitals can also participate. So this is an example. Let's see over here. 2s and 2p, they undergoes sp3 hybridization. ठीक है, sp3 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन होगा, सेम 4 sp3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स बनेंगे. टेट्राहेड्रल होगा या नहीं होगा वो देखते हैं अभी. 4 sp3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स बनेंगे. लेट्स अरेंज देम. हम उनको यहाँ पे अरेंज कर देते हैं. लेट्स टेक इट ओवर हियर ओनली. This is the first one, second one, third one and the fourth one. Now students, if you are going to show the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, तो देखो उनका मैं यहाँ शो कर देती हूँ. This is 1 sp3, second, third and fourth. One is having a pair of electron and the remaining are having one unpaired electron. Okay, और हमने कहा कि जो 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals बने हैं, they will arrange themselves in the tetrahedral fashion. So here this sp3 hybrid orbital is having one pair of electron. These three are having one unpaired electron. Okay, now when it combines with 1s orbital of hydrogen, it's going to combine with 3. Okay, so let's show them here. And it is bringing, the hydrogen is also bringing its one electron, so they get pair up. Okay, and the name of this overlapping, it is same. This is the sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon, nitrogen, forming a sigma bond with 1s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, now see this one, it is already having a pair of electron, so it is not forming any bond. But here this is present in the form of lone pair, which is not participating in the bond formation. And in the VSEPR theory, we had seen that there is a repulsion among the valence shell electrons, and it is highest among lone pair. Then it is lesser in case of lone pair, bond pair, and it is further lesser in bond pair and bond pair. Now, this is a lone pair of electron, this is a bond pair of electron, so there will be repulsion. This is a lone pair, this is a bond pair, so of course there is also repulsion. Same here, this is also face the repulsion. So the bond angle, देखो अब यहाँ से जब ये repulsion होता है तो ये जो bond angle है ये रिड्यूस हो जाता है, बिकॉज ये यहाँ से क्या कर रहा है, रिपेल कर रहा है, और यहाँ से भी रिपेल कर रहा है, तो ये जो बॉन्ड एंगल्स होते हैं ये थोड़े से कम हो जाते हैं. दीज sp3 hybrid orbitals they come closer because of the repulsion from this lone pair of electron, and it reduces to 107 degree. ठीक है, अमोनिया के केस में 107 डिग्री हो जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ द रिपल्शन ड्यू टू दिस लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन. अगर हम ज्योमेट्री की बात करें तो यू कैन वेरी वेल सी देयर इज नो ओवरलैपिंग हियर, ओनली द 3 हाइड्रोजन एटम्स आर प्रेजेंट, सो इट इज हैविंग द शेप लाइक दिस. ओके, एंड द नेम ऑफ दिस शेप इट इज ट्राइगोनल पिरामिडल. इसका शेप होता है ट्राइगोनल पिरामिडल. I hope this is clear. Methane एक regular geometry है. Ammonia it is a distorted geometry because of the presence of one lone pair of electron. Okay, now see the third case of water. H2O. H2O oxygen is having two lone pair of electron. That means two bond pairs, that means two sigma bonds and two lone pairs count करेंगे तो it comes out to be 4. That shows that it is having sp3 hybridization. Now this oxygen, it is having the atomic number 8, and when you write the configuration in 2s, it is having 2 electrons, and in 2p orbitals, it is having one paired electron and two unpaired electron. Okay, in these two examples we had seen that there is no excitation of electron, and I had also already told you that it is not always necessary that electron will be promoted to high energy levels. It is not always necessary. Here we had seen in the previous cases in beryllium and boron also the electrons were promoted to high energy levels, but here it has not been done. Now it undergoes sp3 hybridization. कैसे प्रेडिक्ट किया हमने? By seeing the number of lone pairs and the sigma bonds. Now it will also result in the formation of 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals जैसे अमोनिया ने फॉर्म किए थे. डिफरेंस क्या होगा? It will be having two hybrid orbitals which are having the pair of electrons. Let's show them. Okay, one is having a pair of electron, second is also having a pair of electron, and two are having half filled. Okay, so these are the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals of oxygen. बेटा इनको आप अच्छे से मेंशन करते चलोगे. when you are making your notes, please write them properly. Here I am not writing along with each of them. These are the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals of nitrogen. These are the 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals of the oxygen in case of water. Now we know that जब 4 sp3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स है तो रेगुलर मैनर क्या होता है, टेट्राहेड्रल. सो फर्स्ट वी विल ड्रॉ देम इन द सेम वे. दिस इज द first sp3 hybrid orbital, second sp3 hybrid orbital, third sp3 hybrid orbital, and this is the fourth sp3 hybrid orbital. Now it is overlapping with two 1s orbitals of hydrogen, same जैसे हमने यहाँ पे लिया. तो we will show here, and these two they are having, देखो हम हाइड्रोजन के तो शो कर देते हैं यहाँ से. Okay, and the two sp3 hybrid orbitals, they are having already a lone pair of electron, and here it is this one. Okay, so here there two sigma bonds are formed between sp3 hybrid orbital of oxygen and 1s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, and these are the two lone pair of electron, and we had already discussed in case of ammonia, because of the repulsion it was having the bond angle reduced. So here also between these two lone pairs there will be repulsion, between this lone pair and bond pair there will be repulsion, between this lone pair and bond pair there will be repulsion. So ये जो bond angle होता है, ये वाला bond angle जो है, it further reduces to 104.5. जो water होता है, it is having the bond angle of 104.5 degree. Why it is having this angle reduced to this value 104.5? That we can explain on the basis of the repulsion due to the presence of two lone pair of electrons. Because students, many a times it has been asked why the bond angle it is different in these three cases, though all three of them they are having the same type of hybridization, that is sp3 hybridization. So here the angle it is reduced to 104.5, and the shape it is bent shape. बैंड बोल दो या फिर आप बोल दो वी शेप. देखो यहाँ पे जो शेप बन रहा है इसका, दिस इज द बैंड शेप और द वी शेप. Okay, I hope you must have understood what is the sp3 hybridization. Okay, in the next class I will discuss with you some more types of hybridization along with the hybridization in ethane, ethene and ethine. Till now students, keep on practicing this portion what I had discussed today. Thank you. Goodbye.